So, hi everyone. I know I haven't made a video in so long, but I'm going to get into that on why here in a minute. I just need to set my phone down. So I do have a lot of updates for you guys. Also, well, I cut my hair, as you can tell. But a lot has been going on these past few months. Or a lot of months since I made my last video. A lot has been going on. As you can tell, I'm in a different room. I also want to say thank you a lot for 14 subscribers. My videos will be getting better. I'm actually getting a camera for Christmas, like a video camera. So you will be seeing this background more, but in better quality after I get my camera. And I will probably be doing a what I got for Christmas haul, even though it probably won't be a whole lot, but I'll still be doing the video. Also my birthday's coming up, but I just want to explain to you guys why I haven't been making videos. Also sorry, like, I have no makeup on. I just, like, it's 10 o'clock at night here, so yeah. So basically after I made that last video, it was in like the middle of April. In a month, maybe a little less than a month after that, my great-grandma was hospitalized. And she was my best friend. I talked to her on the phone all the time. And it was really, really hard because she was 93, I think. No, 85. Yeah, why was I thinking 93? I think someone on my Facebook said that their grandma was 93. And so it was just really, really hard. And she didn't remember anything. She was mumbling random numbers while we were in the hospital with her. And then she got transferred to ICU. And that was really difficult because she was hooked up to all these wires and IVs. And she couldn't talk and she was sleeping all the time. And it was just really, really stressful. And it just really took a toll on my anxiety and my depression, like, big time. So my grandma and my aunt, who took care of her for 30-some years, when her father died, they lived up here in Westerville, which we would often come up and visit. But not that often. We were actually supposed to visit, I think, a couple days before this happened. And my aunt said that she had to work, so we didn't get to come up and visit. And I would have just loved to come up and visit because then we would have got to see her one more time. But that's not how God planned it. So she ended up eventually being in at-home hospice. I think she got moved into at-home hospice in June. Sorry, maybe a little bit earlier than that. And my mom was taking care of her, so obviously we had to move up here, which was really difficult because I may not have a whole lot of friends, but I pretty much grew up in Portsmouth, so it was kind of really difficult for me to adjust. I mean, I was excited, but it was like, I don't know how I'm going to adjust to this. So, months passed. It was August. We started school on August 13th. I loved my new school. There were so many kids that no one, like, paid attention to me, and the people who did pay attention to me, they were mean to me. And it was just really, really great, and I loved it. I loved all my teachers. I loved just everything about it. And I think I went to school, we started on a Thursday, so I went Thursday, Friday, and then I went that Monday, but then I had appointments. I went that Monday, and then I had appointments on Tuesday and Wednesday, which was the 18th and the 19th. So on the 18th, I met with my counselor for the first time because I had to switch counselors and doctors and stuff to up here. So I met with my new counselor for the first time, and then I had an appointment with the doctor the next day. So also on the 18th, I was going to a One Direction concert. It was my first concert ever for my boys that I love. So I was so excited. My aunt actually upgraded my tickets for me, and I was like front row, and I was so excited. I didn't have anyone to go with, so sad loner story. I went with my mom, but it was still so great, and I met so many awesome people. I get to see my boys. Icona Pop was the opening act. I just had so much fun, and I came home, and I told my mammal, which is my mom's mom, about it. because obviously my great-grandma was her mom. And I told my aunt, and I showed them, like, what I got. What was going on the TV? Okay. And, like, I showed my grandma, like, because she still understood. She just didn't, she couldn't really say anything. So I was, like, showing them my stuff and so happy. And, I went to bed. And the next day, we were going to celebrate my little brother and little sister's birthday, because their birthdays are like a week apart, August 26th and the 5th or 4th of September. So we were just going to celebrate them early, just in case, like, anything came up. Because my great-grandma was declining. So that's why we were doing that, just in case something had happened. So we celebrated their birthdays. They opened their presents. My mama was so happy. We were all, like, spending time together as a family. And it was just a really happy day until that night. I was supposed to go back to school that Thursday. And I was upstairs getting a shower and washing my hair. And I heard screaming. I did not know what the screaming was for. At the time, we were having plumbing issues. So I thought, like, maybe the water was leaking. And they were screaming at me. Turns out my mammal, my mom's mom, had gone into a seizure and had stopped breathing. And I wasn't really close to her, but she's still blood, and I still loved her. And so she was rushed off to the hospital. Me and my mom went to the hospital. We stood in the waiting room for a good half an hour. I pretty much got into it with the security card there because I had missed my medicine the day before because I was at the concert. So I hadn't took my medicine. I was supposed to take it that night, and I was just so on edge anyway that it was just, like, unreal. So I got into it with the police officer. Finally, we get to go back. We get put in one of those little rooms, and I pretty much know what's going on already. The doctor came in and told us that she had a blood clot in her lungs, and they were giving her a clot buster, but she was not currently breathing. Finally, 45 minutes had been at the hospital, maybe like an hour. They tell us that she's gone. And that completely broke my mom and me, and it was just horrible. Her son and her husband were on their way up, and it was just absolutely horrible, and I can't even put into words to describe it, because, I was ready for, like, I wasn't ready, but I was, like, I figured that my grandma was going to eventually pass, but not my mammal, and that's, like, why I think it hit me so hard. And we went back there to see her, and my mom got a call from her brother, my uncle, so she had to go take that, and I just kind of stood there and was looking at my mammal, and I just apologized, because I was always so mean to her, because she was mean to me, and it was just her hair. She had a piece of hair stuck to tape, because they had, like, a tube down her throat, and I was, like, trying to get the hair off of it to pull her hair back, and I was like, I don't want this to hurt her, but I knew that, like, it wasn't gonna hurt her. It was just horrible, and I'm sorry. I don't really talk about this because it hurts. I don't think I've ever told anyone that either, about the hair thing. I told her I loved her, and I went to find my mom. And then, like, we planned her funeral. It was set for that Monday, and it was the weekend. And everything was okay, I went with my mom and my baby sister to go get food for everybody. It was like 4 on the 22nd. It was 4 p.m. on the 22nd. And we went to go get food, and we came back. And on the way there, on the way back home, I was telling my mom, after the funeral, hold on, I have a message. Just let me. After the funeral, everything's gonna go back to normal. You're gonna go back to taking care of grandma, and keep your mind off of it. Well, we get home, I'm sorting everybody's food out, so everyone can get their stuff, and I hear my aunt upstairs, because she wasn't feeling that day, so instead of seeing my grandma, she went upstairs to her room, so she could eat and then rest, for work the next day. Her job's really stressful. And I hear, oh God, oh God, oh God, from upstairs, and I'm just like, what is going on? And my mom comes down the stairs in tears, and she says, Grandma's gone. And I'm just like, great. So I literally had to call my best friend, and I walked down to the park, and I was just cursing God, like, why do you have to do this to my family? We've been through enough. So we planned her funeral. They died 3 days apart. They were buried 3 days apart. And it's just been really hard, especially because I missed a lot of school. I missed 2 weeks of school, and then I got sick. So I missed the 3rd week, and then like one of my teachers got really rude with me, so I was just like, okay, well I need caught up anyway, so I might as well just go to ECOT. So now I'm in ECOT, and it's just been really, really hard because I don't have my grandma anymore. And I think that's why I'm making this video, because this is my way of talking to somebody. I mean, I have a counselor, but I don't feel like counselors can say certain things to you. And they don't really relate as well, I guess. But I just want you guys to know that, yes, you know, it's almost been 4 months and I'm still crying. But if you have a family member that passes away, you're not going to get over it in a few months. It's going to take a while, and if someone's mean to you or they say something about your family member, just brush it off, because, you know, they loved you, and that's all that matters, and they're watching out for you. And I'm just trying to make them proud and to move on with life, because honestly, these past few months have been hell for me and for everyone in my family, but it's just really, really hard. And my birthday's coming up, and it's so difficult because my grandma would always call me and sing me happy birthday, and I don't know what to do. It's just really hard. And I know that I've cried a lot in this video, and I'm probably gonna get like a whole bunch of comments saying, why are you crying? And it's really hard. And if you've ever lost a family member, you know. And I never used to be able to relate to anyone that's lost family, because I had never lost a family member. And now I've lost 2. And it's really, really hard. But I'm getting through it day by day, and that's all I can do, and that's all anyone can do. If you lose someone, is you just have to take it day by day and know that they're watching out for you, and that they love you, and that no matter what, they're gonna be there for you, and that's all you can really do. But like I said, I'm going to be getting a camera, and I will be recording probably in the same spot. I'll have better lighting though, because like I have a big window back here, so I'll have like better lighting. But I will be making more videos. And again, thank you so much for 14 subscribers. It actually means a lot to me, because that means people actually want to watch my videos. And I did cut my hair. I know a lot of people were saying that like they loved my hair, but my hair was like dead. So I did cut my hair. It's grown out a little bit. It was shorter. And I shaved the side. It's something I wanted for a while, so I was like, you know, do it. That's something about me, is if I get like really sad, I have to like do something with my hair, as you can tell. I get a little bit sad. But I'm getting through it day by day, and yeah. It's almost Christmas, so I hope you guys have some happy holidays. If I don't put another video up before Christmas, because I won't get my camera until after Christmas, my mom won't give it to me. If I don't get another video up before Christmas, I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and have